MC Me TV, another episode coming at you. Oh man. True expression of self from me to you. You know, what's worse when it comes to addiction? What's worse? See, this is the thing. When I stopped smoking last time, like the long time, where I stopped for like 4 months, right? There was a lot of... The thing with addiction for me is it starts creeping in at night. I go all day without wanting to smoke weed, which I've come really far because I used to wake and bake and all that, but now, no matter what, even if it's right in front of me or whatever, I do not want to smoke during the day. No matter what now, I don't want to smoke ever during the day. I never have cravings during the day. The cravings come after work, after long days at work, when the sun's down or the sun's going down, and it's just like that winding down time of the day. But okay, so this is where I'm getting at, is that at the end of the day, it can all be seen as like a distraction, depending on your intention. But when I stopped smoking for those like 4 months, I pretty much, there was a time when I was watching Avatar episodes, right? And instead of smoking, I was watching like Avatar, like literally, like I was watching it every single night. Like I watched all 3 seasons plus Legend of Korra in like a month, like 2 months or something like that. Like every night, that was my thing. And I would make my dinner, right? I'd make my dinner and I would watch Avatar. So it's like, now that I look back at it, really it's still distractions. And like, what is, like, are we addicted to food? Like, I think we are, for sure. Like, we definitely don't eat every single time we eat just to nourish ourselves. That's for sure. We don't eat just to nourish every time. We eat for pleasure and distraction and all these types of things. So, man, so yesterday, yeah, everything was going good, and I came home. It was a long day at work, and I really wanted to smoke, and I should have made a video, because I was like, you know what, I should just make a video right now because I want to smoke so bad. I should just make a video about how much I want to smoke. And my roommate was right there smoking, and we were playing, I was playing guitar and everything, and I ended up smoking, because, you know, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm taking myself out of that situation. I've already done it, but I'm still living there for the next couple weeks, but I'm taking myself out of that situation. It's not the main reason why I'm moving out, but it's definitely one reason, because when I'm alone, it's just so much easier for me to stay strong with what I want to do when I'm alone. So it's hard. I mean, that's the number one tip. If you're surrounded by it, it's going to be so much harder. And unfortunately, I'm in a situation like, if I just had friends that smoked that didn't live with me, then I just wouldn't hang out with them until I was strong enough or whatever. But I can't do that. I can't do that. My roommate smokes, and she's always smoking, and she's always there. And that's just how it is. That's how it is. And it's unfortunate at this time, but it's not, because I'm getting myself out of the situation. And that's what it is. So, yeah, man, I made it 6 days. Pat myself on the back. You know, you can't be too hard on yourself either, because it's all addictions. You know, it's all distractions. There's so many, you know, drugs or weed or whatever. There's so many. There's food. There's, gossip. There's so many distractions that take you away from your true essence, really. So, yeah, with that being said, true expression of self from me to you. I made it 6 days, and we're gonna go from there. You know, that's one of the things, is you can't be too hard on yourself, because like alcoholics, every time they relapse, they're so hard on themselves that the only way to make themselves feel good again is to keep relapsing. So I know where I'm heading. I'm already heading there, so it's all good. Really, it is all good. I'm not just sugarcoating it. I know where I'm heading, and I'm heading towards a whole different lifestyle, and I'm getting closer and closer every day. But unfortunately, I'm in a situation right now where it's surrounding me, and it's not. That's the hardest thing. It's like quitting. It's like trying to give up, chocolate cake, and you walk home every single day, and there's just a piece of chocolate cake with your fucking name on it. You know what I mean? So put the chocolate cake away. Throw, whatever you got to do. But that's, true expression of self from me to you. We made it to day 6. Don't be too hard on yourself. And we're gonna go from there. We still came such a long way because the cycles have still changed. Like I said, I have no cravings at all during the day to smoke. No cravings. It's only at night now, and it's only after I work long shifts. Like I worked 8 hours yesterday, and all that just tenseness that, in your body, just it's so tense. There's ways to get rid of that. There's definitely ways to get rid of that without weed or drugs or whatever, but when you're used to when you get back into those cycles, that's what happens. You get stuck in those cycles. But anyway, we came a long way. We don't even have, the cycles have changed, and they're continuing to change, and I know where I'm heading. And that's the point, when people say that they want to quit, and it may seem like it's unattainable or whatever, just the fact that you say you want to quit you're already taking the first step. Just by saying that, you're already taking the first step. And then if you can don't wake and bake anymore, like, if you could wake up every day and not wake and bake, and then smoking like every day until like after 3 o'clock you start to smoke, and then after 5 o'clock, and then you get to a point where your cycles are you only smoke when the sun goes down or whatever. You're getting closer and closer and closer. You could quit cold. I don't know where it cut out at, but I'm not making any excuses either. I'm not saying it's my roommate's fault that I'm smoking, but I'm not making any excuses, but I'm also taking myself out of that situation. I already have. I'm just, this is the meantime. This is the meantime. This is the meantime right now. So it can either be a mean time or a meaningful time, right? It can either be a mean time or a meaningful time from now until I'm in Thailand, to the point where I can't smoke there. Like, you go to jail, like, I'm not even gonna look for it. It's not gonna be around, and that's a good thing. So I'm not making any excuses by any means. But, I think it's important to not be so hard on yourself, because there's so many distractions every day. In reality, when you really think about it, there's so many distractions every day, and it's like, if you're so hard on yourself for every single distraction that you have, it's not going to be good for your well-being. I mean, it's going to be worse for you to beat yourself up like that than it is for, like, just to smoke weed itself. It's worse to just hate yourself like that. So I'm still loving myself. It is what it is. It's all good. And we made it to day 6, so hey, just move from there. We move from there. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you respect the true expression of self, because hey, I could just lie and say, hey, we did another day, but no, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, peace out.